Hey, Rock and Beer viewers. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's been a while. It's been a hot second. I've been working. Yeah, I've basically just been working. So yeah, I haven't had any brewing. I think every video in the last like 5 videos I've said, "Oh, hey, I'm brewing this weekend." Guess what? I did not brew this weekend, or that weekend, or the other weekend. So I actually only have on tap now the Imperial Stout, which is I still have to bottle for those that I brewed with those guys. It is still yet to be bottled, or their portions of it bottled anyway. I think maybe I'll keep mine on tap, but no, it'd probably just be easier to bottle the whole thing. Anyway, I gotta get a beer in my hand though for the Homebrew Wednesday. So I have this rather colorful beer here that is can tell if you can make out what it is. It's from a Norwegian brewery called Servicium, and it is Seppuku Northeast Pale Ale. Guess they're just making up styles now. Yeah, so it's basically like a New England, but not an IPA. It's just a pale ale. And it's named after when, let's see, a samurai would stab himself in the left side of the belly and pull the blade over to expose the intestines. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's something to name a beer after, isn't it? Anyway, let's crack it open. See if it's tastes more appetizing than the name of it is. So yeah, I actually thought that I would make this video. I have to brew this weekend. It's actually not. It's not even like I want to brew. I kind of have to brew this weekend. So it is my and my wife's 10-year wedding anniversary next month on the 26th, and then we're having a 10-year wedding anniversary, and we're having it on the 22nd. Is that what it is? Saturday the 22nd? I think that's the date. And I am gonna brew the beer. I want to brew all the stuff for it, like all the. I want to brew at least 2 or 3 beers and a cider for everyone to have. So that is. I'm gonna be pushing it if I don't brew at least a couple of the beers, a couple of the. I want to do some kind of stout or something. Want to brew at least some of the beers this weekend. I'm shooting for at least 2, and probably making I have a cider kit, so probably make the cider kit too and get that going. So that's my plan. And not planned, it has to happen. It is my destiny. Cheers to destiny. Ooh, and a dirty glass. I just rinsed this glass out. So yeah, that's looking at. Ooh, oh, it smells. Oh, that's a fine smelling beer. Holy crap! Does it say what's in there? Blah 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 blah. No, it doesn't say what hops or anything are in there. Man, that smells like a dream. It smells like a citrus melon dream. Oh, that is tasty. It's got to be pretty low alcohol too. Yeah, 5.5. That's a tasty beer. It's got a decent malt backbone too. It's actually it's a lot sweeter than it smells. It smells awesome. That is some seppuku I can recommend. Anyway, so the big thing is most of my immediate family is flying over from the U.S. So my brother and his wife are coming, and my mom and dad are coming, and I think maybe my sister is coming. I'm not sure, but she's like 50-50 at this point. So that's yeah, and like my parents haven't been to Denmark they haven't been here since the actual wedding, so 10 years. yeah, so it's a big deal that everybody's coming, and I want to have, I want to have all the refreshments ready, and I got a ton of like cleaning in the brew house to do because I want to brew with my brother, for example. We did a brew day thingy. If I can remember, I'll put a card thing up. We did a brew day last time I visited him in Michigan, and I want to do the same thing. I actually got to try that beer, and I didn't make a video. Sorry. It was at his wedding, so I didn't get but I actually got to try the wheat stout, the wheat imperial stout that we made, which was really cool, and that was really nice. So I want to do the same thing where we brew something, he and I, that can sit around until the next time we can hang out. But that's going to be for another video. One thing I wanted to ask the Hive Mind about is like my I was thinking of having something like so there are these like little infuser things from Bouncer, these like growler infusers for only infusing, like you can put stuff inside of them and then drop them into a growler and they'll infuse it, so you can do like 2-liter infusions of growler beer that you do off the, or however large. And I bought some for my brother for Christmas. I think it was Christmas. And then I was thinking of asking him to mule me over, because you can't buy them here in Europe, to mule me over a couple more for myself. And that got me to thinking, like, to ask the Hive Mind out there what else I should get. Are there any? This is mostly, I guess, for the American homebrewers, because I know, like, or anybody over here in Europe, do you know of any gadgets that you've seen on like American brewing sites that you wish you could get here? Or something like, it has to be like small stuff. Like I was thinking of ordering some of those cool like cleaning stuff from like Brew Hardware. Is it Brew Hardware or Brewing Hardware? I don't remember. I have a bookmark somewhere. Just some like small things. But are there any cool gadgets you can think of that I should like maybe order and have my brother stick in his shoe or something? Something that's just kind of cool, like those growler hoppers, growler infusers. Something that wouldn't be too much of a pain to bring over. So there you go. Hit me in the comments with anything cool you can think of, or I'll be trying to think of it too. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah, definitely I'm brewing this weekend. Absolutely cannot not brew. I'm plowing through that beer. I'm gonna finally brew the. I'm gonna use the Kvike yeast. I've built up two good pitches of Kvike yeast, and I'm gonna do the Centennial Pale Ale. Like it's gonna be kind of all Centennial, kind of based on like a sessionable version of Two Hearted Ale, and I'm gonna do it with the Kvike yeast, which I think could be cool or could be not, but I don't know. And that's one of the beers that I want to serve, and I want to do it like probably right around like this one, like 5.5 or maybe a little bit lower, 5.2, like normal. And that's going to be like my not crazy hoppy beer. It's just going to be like the house like drinking for like, yeah, like I know like my brother will probably like it. And then I'm going to do a dark beer, and I'm probably just going to do like a dry stout. Either an Irish dry stout or like a sessionable American oatmeal stout, because my wife's my in-laws, my wife's family, they are into darker beers. They're not really into like light beers or hops or anything like that. So I'm thinking, and my dad is really into Guinness, so I'm thinking of just like a really light like a sessionable stout of some kind for all of those for those people. And then I want to brew at least one more beer, and I'm not sure what I should do. And maybe, so it's gonna be my wife's family, and nobody from her side is really into beer. So I'm tempted to just brew something that I would really like to drink, like fruited Berliner Weiss, or like something crazy hoppy. But I would like to still be able to serve it. So I'm still thinking about the tropical hopped brown ale that could still fly. And from my side, only my brother and his wife are kind of into beer. So I mean, gonna end up with a lot of beer for him and I to drink. And I have a ton of beers that I've been saving to drink with him from my cellar. Maybe I'll get him to be on camera. But I don't know. The third beer, first two beers, I'm pretty much set. I've got my mind set on them. But if anybody's got any cool suggestions for a third or maybe even a fourth beer, yeah, hit me up. Something that could be like a crowd pleaser. Also, feel free to give me the recipe or link me to something. I don't know. Or just a style that you think. I've also thought about like just trying to do like a quick Pilsner or a Kolsch or just a blonde ale. But I don't know. What's a good mixed non-beer nerd party crowd pleaser beer that I could have on? So yeah, I'm asking a lot of questions this week, and I'm getting to why did I put my hand up here? It's not like there's any glare on the screen. Like, oh, searching for the time code here. All right, 12 minutes. I'm gonna let you guys go. Answer my questions. I need you. My brain is shot. I need you. I need the surrogate brain out there. Until next time, cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll try my hardest to. I've got a ton of stuff to do this weekend. I'll try my hardest to do some footage of the brewing, but I might just forego the kind of usual filming stuff just to get stuff going. And I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff in the yard, hopefully, at the same time. So, but I'll try and get something together, and I promise you'll see me next week too. And there'll be something brewing related, brewing adjacent, maybe. Until then, cheers, guys. Later. Bye. Hey. Fucking ghosts.